Hi, I'm Jim Wells, coming to you from the Best of Us Investors Network. I hope that you will become a part of our community and sign up and subscribe. So, we're going to talk about if you want your altcoins to go up in price. Okay, don't take your money out of Bitcoin. As Bitcoin goes, the market goes. The institutional investors that are buying Bitcoin, there is a reason. This is the reason for the mass adoption in this bull market. Check out my video in the link entitled Invest with the Best. It explains all the major reasons for investing in Bitcoin. Yes, there is a reason they are all called altcoins. The other coins like Ethereum, Cardano, Chainlink, Matic offer alternatives to Bitcoin that Bitcoin can't offer. In the process, you give things up that Bitcoin offers. But Bitcoin doesn't have the utility or functionality of these other coins. It's not supposed to. What it gives up in speed and utility, it makes up for in security. It has never been hacked. Ethereum has. Cardano is untested and has not been fully launched. In addition, it is much more scarce than any of the other major altcoins. Bitcoin has 21 million, Ethereum 120 million, and Cardano is in the 32 trillion range. Glassnode is a site that monitors and analyzes the amount of buying and activity that occurs on exchanges. What are the on-chain metrics at Glassnode telling us? This will give us a sense of where the market stands and who is doing the buying and selling. That's what we're going to talk about today.
Best of Us Investors presents Jim Wells.
Anthony Pompolino and Will Clement are doing a weekly analysis of Glassnode research on the Pom podcast. I watched the podcast and read through the breakdown of the research at Glassnode. It's available right on Google. You can check it out yourself. Analysis of the sellers at this point of Bitcoin. They are coin holders that are taking profits or taking gains. They are coin holders in loss that have bought basically in the last 3 to 4 months that panic sold or set stop losses. And that was the reason for the big dump that we had, along with other factors. Miners forced to sell to cover their risks due to Chinese regulations. So those are the major sellers right now in the market. People who have been shown to be holding for longer than 1 year recently clear rotation from short-term to long-term holders. Last week, large amounts of coins were being brought onto the exchanges. By the end of the week, we started to see a steady outflow of coins onto wallets, indicating that hodlers were actually buying at lower prices. New entities are becoming attracted by the lower prices, and miners are no longer accumulating at this point. The technical analysis of Bitcoin. As Bitcoin goes, the market goes. At this point, that is where the big institutional money is. We all need to understand that. Money flows out of Bitcoin. It will usher in this bear market. A 200-day moving average is around 40,700 at this point. The resistance areas are between the lower end of 53,000 and 59,000. The support areas are between 30,000 and 20,000. All the trading is occurring right now between the ranges of about 32,000 to 40,000 since the crash. Buying at the top end of support and selling at the bottom end of resistance is basically what traders are doing right now. People are hesitating to go long. They're waiting for the market to make a decision of where it wants to go. Long-term hodlers are adding to their positions, and short-term hodlers are kind of trending down. We know this through a term called accumulation addresses. At least 2 deposits on an address lets us know that it's more of a long-term holder. Will Clement's opinion is that in the short term, he is cautiously optimistic. People will trade in the range, but they are waiting to see exactly what the market will do. I'm a big Benjamin Cowan fan. He does a great job with technical analysis, and I feel he did an outstanding job of explaining exactly what Ethereum was from a very technical standpoint. He's an extremely intelligent guy. However, he understands, because when he talks about Ethereum, and I know he's a big fan of Ethereum, and what it does, and its use case, and the amount of smart contracts that are on the Ethereum blockchain, and all the other interoperability that is happening and layer 2 solutions that are occurring on the Ethereum blockchain, which I support. But he also always analyzes Bitcoin too, because he understands the importance of Bitcoin as the leader. Dan from Crypto Capital Venture does the same thing. He is a huge Cardano supporter. However, he always analyzes the Bitcoin charts and compares them to Cardano because he understands the same thing. Bitcoin is the entity that institutional investors are in. They are supporting the cryptocurrency space through Bitcoin. So that is really what has ushered in this bull market and mass adoption. So to not support Bitcoin, it actually hurts your other altcoins. And that might be my one negative thing I have to say about Charles Hodgkinson from Cardano. He's been bashing Bitcoin quite a bit. And I think that he needs to understand that Bitcoin is good for this space. So I would encourage you to support Bitcoin with your other altcoins. I'm a long-term hodler. I made my purchases at these levels through dollar cost averaging, and I've also tapped into my other resources at 20% pullbacks and at a 40% pullback. I will continue to dollar cost average every 2 weeks into my 4 top holdings: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, and Cardano. I will not go into my reserves unless there is another 20% drop. When people pull their money out of Bitcoin to buy Ethereum and other cryptocurrencies, it is bad for the whole market. Institutional investors have bought into Bitcoin. That is the whole key to mass adoption and why this bear market has occurred. If you want to usher in a bear market, start saying Bitcoin has no functionality or utility. If Bitcoin isn't supported and the narrative changes from Bitcoin to Ethereum or other altcoins, like Cardano and Chainlink, which are actually my 4 biggest holdings, this will continue to usher in a bear market. Bitcoin needs to be supported with your other crypto assets. It is good for the market. What if everyone bought all other electric cars but sold their Tesla? That would kill the EV market. We need to support our leaders and our innovators. Don't get out of Bitcoin to buy other altcoins. Buy the other altcoins you believe in. We need lieutenants, sergeants, and soldiers. Let our general show us the way. We'll see you soon.